Aloha and welcome back to the video blog. Hope you guys are enjoying these. I'm having a lot of fun doing them. I had a series of questions from 3 different students that all dealt with, oddly enough, dealing with your parents. And the question kind of came down like this. One of the ones that sticks out in my mind a lot is one of the Haumanna, my student, emailed and she said, I talk to my parents and they don't really get me, and I'm feeling this kind of disconnect, like I'm moving down the path and I know that I need to do that. And it's kind of like all of a sudden now I'm moving more into the parental role, and there's mixed emotions with that. There's happiness and there's sadness and fear. And she said, you know, what should I do about this? Can you give me some advice? And I said from my heart, I said, yeah, here's my advice. This growth is going to be like a growing pain when you were a kid, and it's going to suck. I mean, just plain and simple. When you go visit your parents and you're beginning to realize that you have achieved a level of maturity and you as an individual are beginning to stand on your own, and you recognize the fact that they're only human and that causes emotions to come up, there's no NLP reframe for that. There's nothing to let go of. It's a part of growth in life. Every once in a while, Skylar complains that her joints hurt. Every once in a while, Ethan wakes up and he says, oh, my shoulders are sore. And within a few days, you can tell he's beginning to grow. His body is beginning to, mature. But we also mature as individuals. This is what my whole next book is all about. I've actually written a book on this that deals with the path of individuation. How do you as an individual become a mature adult, as Maslow put it, or individuation, as Jung put it, or a spiritual being, as it comes from Huna. I mix these 3 different concepts together in a book to talk about how do you really begin to step into that role. And you know what? I love my mom. I love my dad. 2 fabulous individuals, and I wouldn't be here if not for them. And I remember moments in my life where I began to realize, you know what? I was running my dad's company, and I was giving him advice as to what to do. And we would do meetings. And one of our old general managers literally turned to my wife at one point and said, now, which one's the father and son again? As a joke, because all of a sudden I'm directing it. And I went home and I thought, how weird. Growth. It's called growth. By the way, I want to point something out. The opposite would not be as comfortable. The opposite of what I'm talking about here. You're an adult, you're in your 40s like I am, and you still need mommy and daddy to do things for you. There was a character on, what was that movie about those 4 guys that, The Hangover. God, blanking on a movie here. Yes, I watched The Hangover, sorry. And it was a bored night one time in a hotel room. Anyway, there's this one guy in The Hangover that's still a mama's boy and lives with his mom and rings the bell, and the mom comes in and gives him a sandwich, and the 3 other guys are looking at him like, what's going on? Okay, so here's my question. Do you want to be that person, or do you want to be the person moving down the path? As a teacher, as someone who teaches Huna, it's my Haumanna's job to stand on my shoulders and grow this field. I expect them to do better than I do. They have to. If not, we're not going to get anywhere. They have to stand on this platform and keep it moving up. Of course, always respecting your lineage of where you came from. But you know what? At some point, you just got to wake up and deal with the fact, hey, to mature, I have to learn how to stand on my own. To become an individual, I have to deal with the fact that I am that empowered, I am that individual, and I have that power inside me. Until my book comes out, which it should be pretty soon. While I'm recording this, it's about a month or so away. I hope this helps out and kind of wets the whistle. If not, you know what? Stay tuned, and my book will answer it in even more detail. Again, please send me some more questions. Love the questions. I need some more questions if I want to keep this going, though. So email them to info@nlp.com, and they'll get to me. You can always send them to me directly at matthew@kona.edu. Love to hear from you guys. Thank you again so much. Malama pono, we all stand in righteousness. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be your best. And aloha, ahui ho. Class dismissed. Love you all.